What is going on, y'all? This needs to be said because it's just shocking to me how so many people still believe this. $15 an hour, $16 an hour, anything under $25 an hour in this day and age is not a living wage, in my opinion. Anything under $25 an hour. And really, I should be saying anything under $25 an hour after taxes and deductions. As in, your net pay needs to be $25 an hour, okay? Because people really are still up here trying to make it seem like $15 an hour is a suitable living wage. And I'm like, where? Where? Like, I'm looking like where is that a living wage? Like, rent is $1,000 and up across the country. Even in the places that are supposed to be low income, supposed to be cheap and you know, and the cost of living is supposed to be lower, it's still expensive. And then $16 an hour. Say you losing 25% of your income, because on average, most of us lose between 20 to 25% of our income in taxes and deductions. If it's at the 25% rate, that $16 quickly goes to $12 after taxes and deductions. So what is somebody supposed to do with that? Like, we needed $15 an hour 10 years ago, okay? At best, 5 years ago. Today, child, you need 25 and up after taxes and deductions to actually be able to get out here and live in a living wage in a comfortable setting where you don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul, where you don't need 2 and 3 jobs and a side hustle and a part-time, and you got to donate blood and plasma every other week. Like, seriously, we need living wages. End of discussion. I'm sick and tired of this. You know, here it is. Everything has gone up around us. Gas is never going under $3. Okay? Like, it's never going to be under $3 a gallon. I have given up on that. We haven't seen under $3 a gallon in over a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and then it fluctuates. You know, 1 minute it's $3.47. Next, you know, 1 minute, literally, I've seen it as low as $3.20. Then a day or two later, it's $3.59. Like, you never know. And then depending on where you live, right? Because the gas station by my house is $3.47. But if I go towards Detroit, it's like $3.70. So it's like, what in the world? So, yeah. Groceries, again, if you're a single person, unless you're going to be doing meal prepping and eating the same types of food every single day for at least 5 times a week or 3 to 5 times a week, grocery shopping can easily be a waste of money for a single individual. Easily. And every now and then, case in point, I'm getting pizza, right? $12.99 for a large. That can last me anywhere. Like, if I'm not, you know, chiefing hard on the ganja, that can last me 2 to 3 days. $13 and some change after taxes, right? That can last me quite a long time, 2 to 3 days. Because say I have 3 slices tonight, 2 slices for lunch, 2 slices for dinner. Tomorrow, I still have, 4 or 5 slices left for Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that can last a long way. And I spent under $15 for that. Meanwhile, I'm going to the grocery store. I'm going to spend at least $30, $40 to get a meal. Now, granted, I can make that meal last 3 to 4 days, so I'm still getting my money's worth in many ways. But everybody don't want to eat the same food every day. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pick and choose. Okay. But again, That's not a living wage. Now, if that's your part-time job, like you got a full-time job and then you get a part-time job that's making $16 an hour, that's decent, right? It's decent. It ain't good. It's decent. Because, hey, say you get 20 hours that week at the 16-hour rate, plus you got your full-time job. That's going to help you supplement your income. So as a part-time job, as a side hustle, that's a decent little rate of pay, hourly rate of pay. But as a full-time gig, hell no. No. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm looking at Postmates, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Ship, things of that nature. Because at least then you get to pick the hour. You pick when you want to work, basically. You don't have no set schedule. So you can literally turn it on and turn it off. You know, I'm free after work for a few hours. Let me run a few Ship. That's what I'm thinking about doing. You know, I mean, hey, I finally got a newer vehicle, got full coverage insurance. So maybe that will be my little hustle to do. Because I don't really want to have a set schedule. Like, I'm already busy with my full-time job. So I would rather have something like Ship, DoorDash, Postmates, you know, something of that nature where, hey, I'm off work. Let me get a little hour, 2-hour break, and let me go do this for the next 3 to 4 hours. Go to the gym, come home, do it all over again the next day. And I can pick and choose if I want to do 3 to 4 hours the following day or just 2 hours, or if I only want to do 4 hours this week. You know what I'm saying? Where if you have a brick and mortar traditional part-time job set up, you got to be there on those set days and times that they give you. Where Ship, Postmate, you get to pick when you're going. You feel me? So that's a little more flexible. However, you still got to pay attention to, do you have full coverage? Do you have a quality car? What's the gas mileage on your car? What location are you going to be driving around? Because then when you start looking at gas, wear and tear on your vehicle, that can potentially become another cost burden. So it really, you got to weigh your options. Sometimes the brick and mortar is going to be a better solution for some folks. And then sometimes the gig economy with Postmate, Uber Eats, Shipt, DoorDash, you know, Lyft, Uber, etc. Those types of jobs are going to make more sense for other people. It just all depends. But $15 is not a living wage. $16 is not a living wage. Like I said, in 2013, that would have been amazing. In 2018, that would have been good. You feel me? Or great. Shit, 2020 would have been good. Now, child, you struggling. Shit, I make $40,000 a year gross annual income. I net shit 28 to 32,000 of that 40K. I bring home about $2,400 a month from my job. So again, when you divide and cut that down, I'm not making much. That's what I mean. After taxes and deductions, you might as well go on and remove $3 to $4 from your hourly wage. Because on average, you're losing 20 to 25% of that. So again, in my opinion, $15, $16, anything under $25 is not a living wage.